Hey, this is Burke from Nerd Farm Blog. We're here at PAX. Luckily, our first interview is with Kevin Bruner, the CTO? CTO. All right, we don't want to make it wrong. CTO and co-founder of Telltale Games. We got incredibly lucky actually getting to talk to the man who's in charge of the Walking Dead game. And so we thought we'd just come and ask a little bit, trying to push episode 3 out before PAX hit. Do you think you lost anything, or do you think it was like it came out the perfect, like the exact way you wanted episode 3 to begin and to end?
Oh no, I think we're real happy with the way it turned out. The game comes out on a lot of different platforms, and coordinating all the different places where the game can come out is a lot of work. So we were just really wanted to make sure that we would have it ready for PAX.
Yeah. Me and Nick, huge fans of The Walking Dead and of the game, and I actually prefer, just because I'm a gamer, I'm not so much of a comic book reader, but I do read all the Walking Dead comics, but I have a much bigger connection with The Walking Dead video game than I do that comic book. Like, I care a lot more for those characters. Is there like a favorite character that you enjoy seeing, or like that you're like, I really want to keep this character in the story as long as possible without kind of spoiling anything?
Well, I think Kenny's really interesting. Because it's kind of always on again, off again with him. And he's so attached to his family, and he's so concerned about what's going to happen to them.
When they were having the big thing between, hey, I'm going to have to choose between Kenny or Lily, I was like, I'm kind of leaning more towards Lily, because Kenny is, I'm afraid he's a loose cannon. He's going to go off with his family. He's more family-oriented. Right. He can take off any time, and I think, without spoiling too much for the people, at the end of episode 3, I kind of still try to cut those ties. And I don't know about the new 2 people, but I'm still like, Clem is my go-to person. Like Clem, I have more attachment to Clem than I do my own daughter, which is sad. It's sad. Because I leave my own daughter in a heartbeat. Zombie apocalypse, she's too loud. She's too loud, I'm leaving her. But
well, Clem gets really interesting as the series progresses, because she's super innocent when it starts, and she sees all these things happening, and she sees how Lee reacts to everything, and it really affects her as she's kind of growing up in this crazy zombie apocalypse.
When I play through the game, and I actually cheated in episode 3, I didn't like the way that it ended, so I rewound it. I still got a lot of the same endings. Is that because it's something that happened in episode 2, or is most things that happen in that episode affect that episode? Can something that I did in episode 1 affect episode 4?
Absolutely. Things you do at any point in the series can affect the outcome. We call it a tailored story. So there are some things that are just going to happen. Everybody's going to experience some things the same way. But the tailoring aspect is really the way that things happen are really dependent on the way you play the game. So even though a big beat would be like, these characters died, or this event happened, it's going to be very similar to everybody who plays through it. But the way it's perceived, the way characters react to that situation is going to be very dependent on the way you played up to that point.
Yeah, because that was my biggest thing. But then I kind of looked at it the same way you said. It's like, that character is going to react that way, and that's what I really liked about it. I wasn't so upset that, hey, I couldn't change that outcome, but I really like that people aren't predictable. You get them in the situation, no matter what you did before, that's just how they're going to react. And
there certainly are some outcomes that you can change. There's quite a few of those, but there are some that are fixed.
Yeah. And that's what I like so much about the Walking Dead game, is knowing that, first off, it's a great deal for what you're getting. I mean, $25, you get 5 episodes that run almost about 5 hours a piece. I mean, that's incredible. And now has this replay value where, like, I'm just going to go through Lee and I'm not going to say anything. Just going to be silent, see how it goes. And so I think it's really one of the most, everyone says it's one of the emotional, exhausting games, but it's one that I think I put my most effort into to get like the most out of it. And I want to thank you guys so much for putting a game like that out.
Oh, well, thank you. We're really proud of everything we've accomplished with it.
All right. Well, this is with Kevin from Telltale Games. It's Nerd Farm. Out.